Alright, well, first of all, good morning, and I hope you're all having a fantastic morning so far. I hope you're all having a better morning than I've had so far, because I'm telling you what, my morning has been terrible. My morning started good. It was we woke up, we were all in a good mood. Bubby got ready for school. Now, you know, these are his first days back before break. Let me get parked here. I had to dry up before I could do this video because I was bawling after I took him to school. Now, you know, Mondays are usually harder for Waylon because he is at his daddy's until 6 o'clock on Sundays. So when he comes home, his dad lives about an hour away. Nose ring. His dad lives about an hour away. So when they make the trip home at 6 p.m., he always falls asleep in the car, and that's just too late to take a nap. But he can't help it, you know, and I know they can't help it either. But anyways, it makes it really hard on him at school. Anyways, so, you know, usually Mondays are bad, but he's never cried. Now that we just had Christmas break, he went back to school Monday, and he had a fit. He screamed, he held on to me, he held my leg, he cried. It was terrible. It took 2 teachers to pull him off of me. So today, when we were on our way to school, I told him, I said, I'll let you play with my phone if you promise you won't have a fit at school, you know. And he promised. But, you know, he don't understand the meaning of a promise right yet. But anyways, we get to the school, and I take the phone away from him, and I get him out of the car, and he's okay. He's just kind of like, no, Mommy, don't want to go. I don't like school. And I said, you'll be all right, buddy. I said, Mommy's going to be right back to get you. You only have to be here for 2 hours. I'll be right back. I promise. Like, I'm not even going to go home. I'm just going to go to the store and, you know, and then I'll be right back. You get to leave before everybody else. You know, you don't even have to stay very long. Nope, he wasn't having it. He started crying worse than Monday. Like, so worse that I left out of there in actual tears streaming down my face. Like, when I was walking away, I was bawling. The parents were like, oh, are you all right? And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, it is the hardest thing for your child to cry for you, and for you just to have to let them be pulled away. Like, sorry, nothing I can do about it. That sucks. I will say that right now. That sucks. Now, Brinley, I didn't really have a lot of problems with her in school. Now, sometimes, like, once she got into, like, 4th grade, but I was in a really bad car accident while she was in the 3rd grade. So I think that it scared her really bad, and, you know, she was having some trauma about that. Because then, like, in the 4th grade, she would run back after me. Like, when I would leave, she would run out the door after me after I would walk. You know, I'd go in and drop her off and sign her in and everything. And then I would leave to come back out the door, and then she would run back out the door after me. And this happened a lot. But like I said, I was in a bad car accident, and I think that kind of traumatized her. She had to watch me be life flighted and not knowing if I was going to live or die. You know what I mean? So, I mean, for a young child, that's traumatizing. Waylon has never. I mean, he started school when he was 3 years old. He loved it. He's never cried. He doesn't cry. He loves it. But I don't know if it's where he's had break and now he's having a hard time going back. But I hope and pray that it does not last long at all, because I can't do it. Like, it kills me. It literally kills me. So I hope that you guys are having a better morning than mine started out like. Now, when 10 o'clock hits, well, 10:30 is actually when I get him, our day will start getting better. And another thing, his dad told me recently, this was just last week, he told me that Waylon cried for me the past, like, 2 weeks that he's been there. He's cried and said that he wanted his mommy, he missed me, he needed me, that I needed him, that he needed to get home to me. And he said that he even went, excuse me, he even went as far as saying that I would die if he didn't come home because I missed him so much. And I have never said that to him. I would never put him in a situation to where he felt like that. I would not do that to my child. And I told his dad, I said, when that happens, you need to just call me. Don't ask him if he wants to call me. Just call me on FaceTime, and I will assure him that I'm okay. He don't have to feel like that. Like, I don't want him to feel like I will die if I don't have him. Of course I miss him. Absolutely. Of course I do. But he doesn't need to think that he needs to be with me. I want him to go and visit with his dad and be comfortable and be happy and just visit. And I really don't know that. I don't think he understands what die means, because when I tried to talk to him about it, I did bring it to his attention, and I told him, I said, honey, did you tell Daddy that you thought Mommy would die without you? And he's like, what? You gonna die, bleed? And I'm like, no. That's not what I'm saying. And then he was confused, and then I was like, I'm not even gonna do it. Whenever he goes to his dad's, I will just assure him before he goes, he's gonna be okay. He can go visit with his daddy, and he'll have fun, and it's going to be okay, and he'll be home with Mommy in no time. Of course, Mommy misses him, but Mommy's going to be just fine. Because that's hard to put on a child, for a child to feel like that. I don't think he understands what die means, so I don't know why he would say that. But he's becoming very attached to me. And I'm attached to him too. But, we're together all the time. All the time. He's with me 24/7. But it's a really hard situation. So, if you have a young one that you're with and that you're a stay-at-home mom and you're with all the time, give me some feedback, please. Let me know how you deal with these situations, because I'm at a loss. Like, I left out of there, tears streaming down my face, crying so hard that I couldn't even breathe, my nose running clear down my lips. It's terrible. It's hard for me. I don't know how to do it. I hope you all have a good day. I love you.